strike y'all in Street Fighter 3. Prepare for the war, prepare for the real street fight and blood war. The third of the third, prepare to die for. Your life's on the line, so I'ma take yours. So who wanna blood dance with me? Leave your body wrapped up or even a street fantasy. In the square, yo, you best to beware. Street fighter, we ain't playing over here. One-on-one, kid, you know you get finished. Round one, round two, so come and get with it. Your heart ain't cold stone, forget about the power. Battle this out to the 24th hour. Paying the price that you couldn't deal with. Cold-blooded killers in my lockdown clique. Got no time to waste, we taking time bombs. Street fighter 3 like a scar in my arm. Take your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. You'll rock what you got, block what you shot. Another chapter, what you get's what you got. Enough warriors here to fight, choose one. The best of the best will be the champion. Whose world is this after all? Capcom moving with lockdown forever, y'all. This contains scenes with violence and death. Viewers on discretion, some ain't ready yet. For the fact that they ain't ready, step up for what you got. For the bodies who ain't ready, take your regular spot. So what? Calm down before it's too late to stop. Trying to front like you was kings of the block. Step too close, kid, you might get shot. Only one master is going straight to the top. One cross move, your whole game get flop. Only one master is going straight to the top. Something you wish you wouldn't. It's too late, you got involved, but you wish you couldn't. Past the first stage, thought you could live it. Now you see and realize you never could survive it. You're dealing with cold-blooded assassinators. Decapitate your body, let it grow for alligators. You need it for your power, over here it's much greater. It's either you push start or try again later.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle.
One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge me. See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know it just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your type of life cause you gotta. I tell you from now, which fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one. Just practice, just challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch, spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you backflip.
Get it on down. Select to make your first pick. Get it on down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on down. Choose and pick the best one. Get it on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it on down. Select to make your first pick. Get it on down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on down. Choose and pick the best one. Get it on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it on down. Select to make your first pick. Get it on down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on down. Choose and pick the best one. Get it on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it on down. Select to make your first pick. Get it on down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on down. Choose and pick the best one. Get it on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers
Jazzy New York City 99 has no business being so good. Oh my god. What a song. Hey everybody. Happy Friday. I hope the day was restful and productive for y'all. 50-50 for me, I guess. Yeah. I forgot how much Ken and Alex's theme from Third Strikes. I mean, I knew it slapped. It's basically the only theme from all three versions of Street Fighter 3 that is functionally the same song across all three, mixed differently between Second Impact and Third Strike. But yeah, Jazzy New York City 99 is basically the same song in all three versions of Street Fighter 3. It's also just a really good song. But yeah, hi Stubby, hi Cos. Hey everybody that may be looking or otherwise, thank y'all for coming by. I deeply appreciate it. I hope the day, like I said, was restful and productive for y'all. Honestly, I'm in a better mood now than I was earlier in the day. Being the first of the month and everything, and like bills to pay, that you know, I had to go look at some numbers, crunch some things, but truly, sincerely, I'm in a much better mood now. Like, just thinking about playing video games and hanging out with y'all for stream put me in a much better mood, and I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna start up Street Fighter 6 real quick while we're off. We're off main screen, just so I can make sure that. Well, I should also switch over to our in-game horizontal because I do need to actually test to see if we're getting sound coming through and all that. And also the part where I need to make sure that we're actually getting everything else right. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Doing good if you don't count how infuriating the YouTube UI changes are to me. Yeah, that's a bummer. Audio is coming through. Oh wait, I know what happened. Hold on, I forgot something. I had on the other desktop I have Final Fantasy 14 open in the background, and doesn't like exclusivity controller exclusivity doesn't like that, so I have to like go and close it on the other monitor, and then I have to close it on the other monitor. I have to close it on the other desktop, and then run it over here in order to make it work. So when are they adding Ed and Eddie? Well, Eddie is going to be in Tekken 8. He's the first DLC character over there. Double D is just going to have to hold that. I've tried 2 different extensions that redo layout, and for some reason, in both cases, they're ineffective on a video page.
Street Fighter 6.
Hey, cat lady, what's up? Oh. Also Chun-Li's birthday today, huh? Okay, cool. Alright, it's been a little while since I played some Street Fighter 6, but hopefully Cat Lady you're doing well. Good to see you as always. Been a little while. So of course the thing I'm immediately going to do is go fuck around and do combo trials with characters that I'm not actually going to play seriously, because why not? Is Chun-Li now 60? In the actual canon of Street Fighter, they do not count her birthday year anymore. I just want to get a feeling of what Ed is like, what his options are. So, yeah. Are we loading? Are we holding this down? Oh my god, shit! Good. Here's Super Street Fighter 6. Started playing for the first time this week. The neat, starting with Marisa, but I might try to do you as well. I'm just running these just to get a basic idea of what Ed does, just to feel it out a little. Kind of seemed like Ed's punches had... Yeah, so basically, as a character, Ed has generally been retooled to be much more upfront a boxer. In Street Fighter V, he had some boxing flourishes, but not quite in the sense that he does now, I want to say. Okay, that's how you do Kill Rush. I was like, what is the command for Kill Rush? Okay, I get it. So, this is the chunking thing I was talking about before, right? I'm gonna go take Ed into training mode in a minute so I can actually feel out how his buttons work in terms of like guarding and things like that. But if you remember how I was talking about combo chunking before, here's what we're talking about now, right? This combo is basically his target combo for medium heavy punch, right? You do that target combo, then you do this, and then you finish it with this, right? So 3 distinct chunks, even though we see 4 commands here. The command normal. Hang on. Right? The command normal into Kill Rush uppercut, basically. Or whatever it's actually called. So 1, 2, as far as chunks go, right? So I'm not thinking of like this as 2 separate things. I'm thinking of it as like one thing, even though it's 2 inputs. In my brain, it's like 1, 2, 3, basically. If I can get it correct. There we go. Same thing here, right? 1, 2. And it's Kill Rush. Okay, Kill Rush afterwards, so let's do... just gonna work on that part for a little bit. But hopefully, Shan, you're doing well. I might have forgotten to say hi, my bad. But hopefully, Shan, you're doing well. Good to see you. I don't think I can't. Let me watch the example and see. Okay, you gotta wait a little bit. See, right? So here it's like 1, 2, 3, right? That's the chunks I'm thinking of. So 1, 2, 3. If I can get it correct, anyway. So a little too slow. Oh, during the latter half of the kill. Okay, so. Okay. So it's about timing also. Because you notice it says during the latter half of kill rush forward, right? You have to delay it a little bit. 1, and then you delay a little bit after the sway. Get it to show up. And you can tell when you do it correctly because if you do it too early, you get this. If you do it late enough, you get that, which allows you to juggle. So I'm more or less, I didn't want to do all the trials. I just wanted to like get a feeling for it. So now, for example, right, I have a rough idea. I don't know his buttons yet. So I'm going to go mess around with a couple things with Ed just to feel out what people might be trying to do. But I don't like plan on using Ed myself. Not really.
You're in for a show.
I could. If I really wanted to learn how to use Ed, I probably could, but I don't really want to. I'm mostly just checking him out just to get a feeling for how he works. Okay. The most important thing is that despite the fact that this looks, I want to note something. Right? So in Street Fighter, there are basically 3 ways that you can, at least as far as attack types go. Attack types in Street Fighter are characterized in 3 ways. You have high attacks, low attacks, and you'll see it usually listed as like overhead / jumping, right? So here's the idea. If an attack is listed as high in Street Fighter 6, you can block it either standing or crouching. If it's a low, you have to block it crouching, and if it says overhead or jump in, you have to block it standing up. You may commonly hear people call this type of high attack like this in Street Fighter. You may hear it called a mid. Right? And it's usually right? And the reason why it's called a mid sometimes exchangeably by people is because the idea is that you can block it either high or low. Bit different from the way that mids work in Tekken, where in Tekken you can't block a mid low. You can only block it like standing. Weird, I know. That's why when I was playing like Tekken last week, I said Tekken and Street Fighter are like very different games in terms of like design ethos and like blocking ethos and things like that, right? Very important that you try not to get that mixed up. But the TLDR is basically that in Street Fighter, most of the time you want to block. In Street Fighter, most of the time you want to block low, like crouch block, and you only stand up when you think an overhead is coming. as far as like blocking goes. Tekken is the opposite. You block high most of the time, and if you think a low is coming, you try to block low or go for a low parry. But that's generally the main sort of thing to kind of keep in mind. So yeah, Ed, even though, so the reason why I bring that up though is that while this punch looks like you have to block it low, his 5MK, sorry, his standing medium kick, it looks like you need to block that low, but you don't have to. Like you can do it standing. Case in point, right? If I switch the dummy to block all, watch this. Notice how Jamie will switch to crouch blocking when I actually try to hit him with a low. See? However, Ed's 5MK is not a low attack. You can block it standing or crouching, right? Generally speaking, from my experience, Street Fighter, as far as I know anyway, Street Fighter 6 does not have any moves that we would call a standing low, right? Unlike, for example, Under Night Inbirth, where you do in fact have characters who can be standing straight up and hit you with a move that you have to block low. I am pretty sure that Yuzuriha, who I use, is one of those characters. Her 5A in that game, if you try to stand it while block it while standing up, you get hit because it's a low, I think. I have to double check. But in this game, right, as you can see, even though 5MK is aimed to hit low, it is not an open. It's also like -5 on block, which means that if Ed does it like this close to you, well, let me switch characters and get this set up properly. I'm gonna test that. Cammy. We're gonna do Cammy, Ed, and actually test it. I love fighting Friday. I love fighting Fridays. I learned so much shit. I am happy that it is education. You know me. Okay. We want to do. Nope, wrong one. I want to do fight. It's okay, that's a true block shit. So like, yeah, that's a true block string anyway. So yeah, on the other hand though, if Ed I always forget how to switch slots. Hold on. Control settings. Shortcut settings. Okay, I got it this time. I just gotta re-record it. Okay. So yeah, if Ed is like right in front of your face and he does this, right? If you have a move that starts up in 4 frames, like you can see up at the top how Cammy's both of her jabs start up in 4 frames, right? And Ed's standing medium punch is like -5 on block. So granted, right, from out there, I can't contest it nearly as easily. But if I'm like here, pop him right in his jaw. Not with like a medium punch or a heavy punch, but like a light punch. It's tight. It's a tight punish there, but right? So from out here, it's obviously a little more demanding as an overall like option. And there are other things that Ed can do to make sure that you can't just like swat him for that. Like somebody who's like actually playing will probably do stuff like that into his into some of his other punching stuff to try to like keep him mashing on him afterward, which makes sense, right? But so it's just good to know though that it's like right. So if he does like if he's just doing that, and you got a fast enough normal. I did that wrong. Ideally, what you want is the punish counter when you jab, because that will give you extra frames to work with afterwards. You get. Notice how it said advantage 9F there. You want that ideally because it means that you can like do stuff like that, or even better, really, is timing, right? Like that. Of course, the hard part is that if Ed is like, you basically have to be really close to get this to work though. If you're too far out, shenanigans happen in the worst way. Anyway, now that I've done that, I'm gonna turn off the recording. I'm just gonna do my actual like warm-up because I haven't played Street Fighter in a while. Back and forth a little bit. Use on myself how to move around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's fine if he's blocking, because the main thing I'm just trying to like reacclimate myself to now. I jumped straight to like a hard version of the exercise. As a reminder, right? What I'm doing here is just trying to refamiliarize myself with where do my buttons stop, right? Because it's very easy to know where your buttons start, right? If you're up in somebody's face, anything will happen, as long as they're not pressing a button as fast as you. But when you're out here jockeying for position, yet like knowing where you can get away with like a little step forward and then pop somebody with something very important, right? Where you can sort of like slip in and like pop them. 1, 2, 3. And I'm doing the harder version where I'm moving around a lot more to kind of like forcibly change the distance so that I have to judge that before I do it. But if you're trying to just get used to the idea of how do I measure how far apart, like what's the max range of a button, get up in the training demos, right? And you press the button up until the point where like you stop being able to reach, spin a little bit from there, and that's usually where the maximum range is, right? So like doing it like this is sort of more, it's sort of like the easier version, where you don't do a lot of moving around, but what you do is you deliberately like hit them a couple times. Yeah, the max range of like 5 MP is like a little bit farther back from that, but the general rule of thumb is that if you're trying to figure out what the max range of a button is, usually where you're able to hit it the second time is give or take roughly where it is. 5. And if you don't manage to get exactly at the maximum hip range every time, and you like overestimate, you step in a little bit too close, it's okay. The main point is that you're trying to get a rough idea of how far you can be, right? I can be like here you may be thinking, I can't, like, how are you supposed to reach Ed from all the way out there? You can't do that. Like, I'm sitting here shuffling like this, like, you can't reach Ed all the way out here. Cammy has really good walk speed though, so I can just like slip in, pop, right? Like, I don't even have to like get like here. I can literally just be like, pop, right? And that's why it's important to sort of get the feeling of where your buttons end, right? 3, 4. Even if you don't quite get the perfect edge every time, the more comfortable you get striking at ranges that are like further out from where it looks like you can hit, the more you can kind of like enforce on people the way that you sort of want to like approach stuff, right? Because like I'm all the way out here, you're like, how are you supposed to hit Ed from out here, right? That's fair. If I'm able to like sneak and work my way in these like little jitter jumps, sort of like disguise what I'm doing, or even just like little ins and outs like that, I hear, bam, got it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. I can be a little far out. 2, 4, 5, 1. Even though I almost never see, right? It also helps to kind of like just double check your sweep ranges, remember? So yeah, like I said, the hard mode version of this, which I don't recommend doing like this sort of like scramble-ish version where I'm moving back and forth a lot. Sometimes like, I don't recommend doing this version where you're doing a lot of like back and forth movement until you got used to doing the regular version of it. The main point of like the back and forth movement is to start getting used to like, okay, right, so I'm not always going to be able to be at a static position, and I have to make a move from like while I'm moving. I just got to be able to like be ready to move in and pop, right? You may not want to start, you don't want to start off doing it. You want to ease your way into that. So as an example, you might start with like 3 reps of every button. Like you gotta hit each button at about max range, right? Can I do that successfully 3 times in a row for like, cool. And 3 times in a row for like, then so on and so forth, right? Once you get 3, build your way up to 5. Once you get 5, build your way up to 10. Once you get 10, maybe you start doing the slow version. You walk back and forth a little bit, and when you think that you're about at the right distance, it's like the intermediate version, right? After you've done your 3 reps, or 5 reps, or 10 reps, and you're like, I'm pretty sure I know where that is. I mean, if you feel ready to do the wiggle, that also works, right? Because the main thing is that I only recommend like the progression of like slow walk, of like inching to slow moving to the wiggles. I only recommend that I recommend it usually on the context of like people may have a hard time sort of getting used to, right? The idea that you have to be able to like do it from here, right? Where even while you're moving constantly, or even just like a little bit moving around back and forth, like micro adjusting yourself a little bit, being ready to like go that, some people have a hard time picking that up. But if you are immediately able to like just jump that and be like, yeah, no, this feels like I can figure this out, that's good. I only wound up like suggesting the progression thing as a, if you feel like you are trying to grasp this thing and you're like, my head is hurting, how the fuck, right? That progression that I was talking about is what I recommend. What I recommend to help people like ease into it. Because the thing about spacing, right? And this is something I think I talked about like one time, but I should bring it up again. It seemed too easy if I just stood in place while doing it. Yeah. The main point of like the stand in place mostly is for you to be able to. I'll explain the logic behind it for the stand in place part, right? Because the important thing when you're looking at, and I do have a mouse cursor. So my mouse cursor is really small, so you probably can't see it. But the main thing with most fighting games, even like Tekken, for example, right? You are not looking at yourself. You do not need to look at your character. You really don't. It might be tempting to look at your character, unless they have like a very specific like visual cue on their body that you need to be watching for some reason. Most of the time, in most situations in a fighting game, you don't need to look at your own character. You're controlling your character. You should know what they're doing, right? Like, I do not have to look at Cammy to know that I'm walking like, back and forth. It doesn't mean I'm not looking at the screen at all. But the trick is that I'm looking at the space either directly in front of my opponent or in between us. One of those two, right? Occasionally I will, like, if it's in the middle of something else, if I need to like check health totals or combo damage or whatever, when my fingers are on autopilot enough, I can do that mid-combo without having to like worry about stuff, right? But most of the time I'm looking here or like here, and my eyes will like dart to check meters on occasion, right? And learning how to do that is like a whole other skill. But the main reason why I mostly point out looking here, like between you and your opponent or right in front of your opponent, is because, yeah, you will control the distance between you and your opponent without having to look at yourself just by how you move, right? You don't have to look at yourself necessarily, unless there are like specific, like I was saying, unless there are specific cues that, unless there are specific cues where you need to like actually look at your stealth for them, because it's like, oh yeah, my character has a thing that they do, but the indication is only on like the indication of what they're doing is only on wrong button. The indication is on the character. Most of the time you don't have to look at yourself. Look at the space between your opponent or right in front of them, right? It's like playing DDR and looking a few inches down from the top because you're not looking at the arrows you're about to hit, you're looking ahead. Exactly. Very similar principle. Yeah. I just gotta... There we go. Who do I main on Street Fighter 6? I am a Cammy player. I am a Cammy player. I have been a Cammy player since launch, basically. In the betas, I used a lot of Judy because couldn't play Cammy because she wasn't in the betas. But when the game launched, Cammy, straight up. The last time I played Street Fighter 6, about like a month and change ago, was yeah, the last time I played Street Fighter 6, we just got, like, basically in that stream, got Master Rank again. Okay. I'm roughly warmed up. Let's go to... I'm gonna put it on worldwide and do casual matches. We might go to ranked at some point tonight. But Cammy being in Master Rank basically means that at this point, right? Once a character gets into Master Rank, basically that means that you do not, you can't rank out of Master Rank once you get there. You're in that shit for the long haul. That's fair. Yep, that's my fault. Messed up the meaty. It's not like plus, but close enough. Yeah, so the other reason why I'm going into casual matches is I can literally just like sit around. I can sit, get some of like the sillier like things that I don't quite remember how to do correctly out of my bloodstream. Ooh, that was pretty sick. I respect it. Ooh, yeah, there it is, the classic cycle knuckle. Also because I haven't fought Ed before, this, like, I'd rather like sit in casual match for a while and just acclimate myself to the game. Okay. Yep. Yeah, alright. I respect it though. Alright, you saw how he backed up a little bit? Just to avoid the dive kick. And when I'm in burnout like this, Ed gets a lot of plus frames whenever he hits me. Well, or at least Ed is more safe when he hits me with stuff when I'm in burnout. And I should be dead after this. Yep. That's alright. 1, haven't fought. This is like my first time fighting an Ed. 2, haven't played this game in a while. So I know I'm rusty. I'm not sweating it.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Almost had that, but it's okay. Need to be careful about jumping. Also, because Ed has, I think it is 5 HP. No, 5 HP, sorry. His standing heavy kick is basically like his normal that he uses for, my dive kicks are a little bit not clean because it's been a little while since I've done it, but it's okay. Not stressing it. Good enough. Didn't want a spiral arrow there. Wanted to grab. Okay. Yeah, see? If I jump too much, Ed will literally just snipe me with 5 HK. And you notice how, and that's the thing, right? A lot of people, and I'm bringing this up because I know that my bad dive kick habits are gonna persist for a little while till I shake it off a little. But you notice how Ed, whenever Ed suspects I'm gonna do a dive kick, you notice how he steps back a little? Ah, wrong one. Good parry. Ooh, good. A little too far out. Deal with that. Ooh, there it is. I was wondering when that was gonna pop up. I made the mistake of jumping into rank for the various times. Yeah. Ooh, right. Yep, wasn't watching my toes. I got hit by 2 MP. Okay, fair. Ah, damn. I don't die. Everything as it is should not. Nope. I should have done that. Gotta be careful. See? Those backups? Got it! Got the call out. So yeah, again, those backups are mostly to try to like avoid getting hit by dive kick. And also just to like control spacing. Yep. Ooh. It took the jump there deliberately to stay out of getting by the spin knuckle. When Cammy has you in burnout, if you have the health to gamble with it, and she's doing like standing light punch, standing heavy punch, spin knuckle, the way that you deal with that is jump at one point and just kind of like you just keep the eat one of the hits, but you jump it. So if you just spin knuckle and autopilot it afterward, the spin knuckle will whiff and you can land his Punisher. And that's what Ed did in the last round. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. So basically, whenever Ed gets a knockdown from 214P and he does kill rush afterward, it brings him forward a little bit enough for like throw loops and stuff. I need to like. Yeah. Ah, I thought that was gonna get going. Yeah, good throw. Okay. Yeah, I can tell that I'm like, my decision making is definitely kind of fucked up, and it will be for a while. But it's alright. Gotta be careful about how much I push. Okay, I see. Tried it, and I respect it, but no. Okay. Ah, that's tricky, but I respect it. Is that the Street Fighter Alpha? Yeah, you know it? Yeah, they were willing to jab in the middle. In the parlance of what you and I both know, it's crimes that enables that, so to speak. If you know, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get mixed by stuff I don't know for a while, and it's okay. But the main thing I'm seeing is that, even though I don't know what the answer is yet, the main thing that I am seeing is basically after Ed gets certain knockdowns, and I don't know how many other Ed players are going to do this, right? But my feeling is that Ed's, and I don't know if this is right yet. I need to fight more in order to get a better idea of this. But my main line of thought is that Ed players will usually be looking to do kill rush after a knockdown, put their spacing right up on you so that they can do other like throw loop stuff or challenge it afterwards. Nope, I'm dead. Hang on, I gotta put my focus for a second and actually remember how to fight against Ryu. He did get some changes in when Ed got updated, but not many. Okay, so you will occasionally pop the OD. That's good to know. Oh, you can. You can. No. You can. Yep. Dead overhead. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, that whip. Unfortunate. Ah! I messed up the meaty! I messed up the meaty! Well, I would have maybe gotten hit by OD short again. Maybe. I might have. They might have been willing to bet that if I hadn't whipped it. They might have been willing to bet an OD short you can kill me. I didn't have that much health left. So that might not have been a good idea, even if I had gotten it. Nope. Shuriken. Shuriken. Yeah. Shuriken. Ooh, good 2 HP. Oh! Yeah, got me. I'm not dead, but it's gonna be close. Yeah, I jabbed when I landed, and they let rip with they let rip with Super Art 2, so I got hit. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Alright. Yeah, I'm rusty as fuck. I can feel it. But I'm sort of beginning to get the feeling back a little. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah, good throw. I called out the attack with the super, which was pretty good. But damn, that hitbox reaches up high. Oh! Use 5 HP to check, which is. Ooh, good. Ah! I can feel it. It's coming back a little bit. I need more long sets though. I need more. They might leave after this. Hey base, how you doing? I need more though. I'm sort of starting to wake up a little. Good, sure you. Sure you can. Good throw. I got the pedestrian toilet. Oh no! Yes! Got over it. Yes! Again. Wrong shank by just a little bit. Wrong one. So what the Ryu is doing there, I'm noticing this now as far as like that goes. If he's in a situation where it's like, nope, that's off. But no, I'm not answering the corner correctly. I'm trying to jump too much. Basically, the Ryu is using a lot of like standing medium punch, crouching medium punch, and standing heavy punch in near corner situations to be able to like cancel into drive impact in order to avoid getting caught by me drive impacting them in return. There we go. We're awake, we're awake, we're awake. We're awake. I'm awake again. Whew. So what happened there was basically I wasn't sure if they were going to do like OD Shoryu or something else. So I kind of hedged my bets and walked back a little bit, and they went for the throw. And because I was out of range of the throw, they kind of ate shit. Gotta be careful, I don't really have a lot of... Good. Ooh, almost. Ooh, I got the dive kick. That would have been so nasty if I got the dive kick. But I messed it up. Okay, they... Either they were expecting that, or they just were, because it came out a little slower. I'm dive kicking a little bit too much, probably, but part of it is also I got to get the sense back of my inputs for it. So Yep. Show you. Oh, good. Good Shoryu. Okay. Yep. Oh, yep. Fuck! It didn't. I dropped the super input. I dropped the super input. I'm so upset. After I did the OD dive kick, I messed up the super input. It's supposed to be super R3 and it would have killed right on the spot. And I messed it up because I didn't input it cleanly. Yeah, y'all remember what I said, right? About being able to, like, to walk and reach? That's the kind of thing I mean. OD Shoryu. So you can. So you can. I dropped that combo somewhere, and they didn't take advantage of it. I dropped it somewhere. That wasn't real. I reset somewhere in the middle of that, and either they didn't know, or they got jittery and they got. Good Shoryu. Yep. Ooh. Yeah. I managed to jump over the drive impact in the corner, but yeah. I can't finish that. I accidentally shifted. I could feel it. I shifted my block to shifted my stick to the middle instead of down backing, and that's why that hit me. You can. Yeah. So the thing I'm trying to deal with now is I gotta get my anti-airing sense back. The thing that I had a problem with to begin with, well before I took a break, was dealing with air approaches. Alright, a Shogeki is a frame trap now, or at least Terra version we use probably is one anyway. Nope. Feeling it out. So after that creepy. Right. Nope. There we go. Oh, what a parry. That was clean. Woo! Nope. Nope. Hadouken. Nope. Right. Nope. Thank you. Mhm. Okay.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or
Nope. I didn't walk forward enough. I didn't walk forward enough after I got the drive impact, and so my move missed. But that's on me. Yeah, nope. Oh! Oh! They read it. They did it. They read it. They read it. That was good. Good. Still in burnout, but they've gotten most of the burnout timer. Yeah. You're done. 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 There we go. Got it. That's the combo I was trying to do a couple of matches ago, where I was like, I would have killed if I hadn't fucked up the input. That's what I was trying to do. But I just took my time this time after launch, and it came out. I've noticed now that there's this little 3-piece that they like to do with the lights. and then they try to like throw like a medium or a heavy punch afterward. Ooh! That with the 2 MP again. Right? Saw that, right? That little bop, bop, bop. I'm dead. Take it. The thing I've noticed now is that this particular player will do that 3 string of lights and then throw like a medium or a heavy if they can get away with it. Like that, right? So they can then do something like that or something else. But I don't... Alright, I gotta present something else for a little bit, I think, now. There we go. Yeah. Because I'm noticing now that they're not doing OD Shoryu as much if I knock them down. Which means that I now have the opportunity to, like, do those and stuff instead. Nope, that's good. Yeah, see? See that? They're doing the 3 lights into, like, the heavy kick. Sorry, into, like, the heavy... into, like, 5 HP. Deliberately to check if I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do, see if I'm gonna do something that they can, like, dive impact back or something. So the thing that I have to start doing is that I need to... when they do that 3-piece, I gotta go for something... I gotta go for, like, a... like that. So, like, just stuff them out and make them, like, be quiet for a second, basically. If I'm careful, anyway. Because, like, you see that? Ah, the Shoryu came in. If I maybe no. Hard to say if I could have like made it past that. Now get fucked. It's supposed to be light. I think it's like light arrow into heavy spike. I might have forgotten. Yeah, and then they're still checking with like lights and mediums near the corner on purpose. I don't know if they went for a grab or something else, but I have to show them a different look to remind them that, like, no, actually, that's not the way this works. Didn't convert. Okay. Nope. Woo. God, I love casual matches. Like, the reason why I'm not doing ranked right now is just because, like, literally I just want to get my game sets back. I haven't played this in a while. Oh, right. That's cancelable. The second hit. Thanks for the corner. Alright.
You're in my way.
Sure you can. I can't say that I knew for sure that a Hadoken was coming out. If they'd done Shoryuken or Odi Shoryuken at that moment, I would have called the shit. I really would have. And I would have deserved it. Yep. See? You notice that was, again, standing heavy punch is a thing that they're throwing out a lot in order to, like, good. Yep. That's fine. Well, it's not fine, but in the sense of like... I'm giving up too much real estate. How I keep winding up in the corner all the time, I'm backing up a little bit too much. Doesn't mean that I like constantly have to walk forward, but I gotta try to like hold my space a little bit better. And not fuck up my Let's make sure you can. Won't do as much damage. Oh, good job. So, the things that I'm not doing well again yet, I'm not holding my space as well as I should be. I'm dive kicking still a little bit too much. So when I say holding space, right, I don't mean that I need to be like walking up into Ryu's shit like all the time necessarily, but I do need to be like right? And it doesn't mean I'm like pressing buttons wildly either, but it means I do need to be more willing to like stop and try to check him if he's doing certain things like that, right? I don't have, and I'm not having faith either. When I got that counter hit, 5 MP after I pushed Ryu to the corner, I could have just done 5 MP, 2 MP, HK arrow, dead. Yeah, you see? No. So yeah, ooh, I got hit by that. That's fine. I have to keep that. But like, what I was trying to do there, you notice how I wasn't like rushing at Ryu necessarily, but I was walking in a little bit and like throwing buttons at those like little spots, right? That's what I mean by like holding and contesting my space. But like, the idea in terms of like, when I say I'm giving up too much ground or I'm not contesting space, I mean not necessarily that like, oh, yeah, I need to just like walk at Ryu and not like block her, right? What I need to be doing, right, is when we have space between us. And whenever I feel like, provided that like he doesn't like sneak out like another like long normal or something, Yeah. Keep that. I'm gonna see if I can demonstrate it better without like horribly mismanaging like my drive meter and things like that. Yep. I'm jumping too much. Yep, too fast. Oh yeah. Too early on the meaty. But yeah, like the main and that's the main thing that I know that I haven't figured out how to do yet. I gotta be able to hold my ground without rushing it. And I keep saying that and not explaining it, but like I haven't had a good opportunity to sort of like point out what I mean. Nope. Get that in the wrong spot. Yeah, totally. This game is exhausting to play a little, but it's okay. Right? You notice how I didn't move much there, right? But I was still able to use my normals to like contest a little. That's the kind of thing I need to be doing more often and not drive impacting so much at mid-screen. So yeah, I'm not gonna say I have them figured out, because it's like half of a lie. I sort of understand the things that they are trying to do, but I'm not answering appropriately. So I'm thinking a little bit too hard about what they might be doing, and I'm not staying focused on where I'm at in the match. You sure love to mash on the wake up there. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, that didn't combo. They dropped that. Too early, too early, too early. My meaty timings are also kind of like messed up a little bit. That's not punishable in that sense. I'm gonna stop doing that at some point. Nope. We're awake. We're waking up.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
There we go. Yep, OD Shoryu. Yeah. Whew. Gotta remind them every now and again, show them a different look. Gotta remind them every now and again, show them a different look. Be like, yeah, you forgot I had that, didn't you? Yeah, that's fair. Again. Nope. So, that, what I just did right there, minus the jumping stuff, that's what I mean when I say I need to hold my ground better, right? You notice I wasn't like necessarily walking at you. I was a little bit walking at him a bit, but like part of it is also just like even with like an occasional fadeaway or something, right? Defending my space. That's the kind of thing that I mean by like, I'm not contesting my space well enough. It's hard to have a sense for when the right time to do it is. Ooh, yep. But the trick, right, is that when you're trying to contest and hold your space, but you can't necessarily go forward. Stuff like that, right? Stuff like that. Where it's like, okay, right, I am not necessarily advancing, but I am holding space with my normals in such a way that like... And you may not convert every hit, but that's not the point necessarily. Like, alright, yeah, I got hit by drive impact. It wasn't like a counter DI, which is the important part. So, should be done now. But yeah, so when I say holding your space without like necessarily like, oh, I gotta walk at them when they're in the middle of rushing me down 5 billion times, that kind of thing is what I mean, right? Where like you may not be moving a lot or very much, or like at most like maybe a micro step before you do anything. Yep. So you can. Yep. I thought that they were gonna do something like throw a Hadouken or whatever, and I would have been able to like bust through that. But nope, they didn't do that. Nope, didn't do it fast enough. If you get a counter hit with like Cammy's standing or crouching light punch, you can go into crouching medium kick and follow that if you get a counter hit. Or a punish counter, but making it too obvious when I want to jump. Yep. Oh, that's fucked up. That's why they were doing that. So Base, you remember how earlier you were like, they really wanted to use Donkey Kick, right? That's why. Because what they wanted to do was, they might, oh, they didn't call it. That's good, I'm happy. With enough meter for Super Art 3 like that, they do the Donkey Kick. If I catch it with Drive Impact, I get shat on by Super Art 3 because it'll break through Drive Impact and I die.
Right. Who's next?
But we're awake. We are awake. We are waking up.
Ready, fighters.
I really love long sets like this because you really get a chance to like sort of like feel out sort of how the other person plays, right? And you get to spend time adapting to that. And they get to spend time adapting to you if they're able to keep up. To a certain degree. With the Hashogekis, maybe. I can confirm that the Donkey Kicks were probably deliberately like trying to bait me to Drive Impact it, because I did it one time and exploded him for it. Shit kill. Because I definitely did kill. It could be. Well, yeah. With the Hashogekis, it might have been bait. It could have been something else. I'm not entirely sure. That was an accident, but that was like fake in at least one spot. But hey, didn't block. Lol. Because the thing about heavy Hashogek is that it is plus, right? So if I block it, if it hits, that happens. If I block it, it's still Ryu's turn. See? Oh, that's fair. I tried to do a dive kick, and they were already up in the air. Yep, and I didn't. And you see how I kind of walked myself back and I didn't contest. That was afraid of getting hit. Chima's chugging, time to go. Thanks for Chima, should have a good night. Alright. Night base. Thanks for stopping by. Ah! Got him with the low forward. That's fair. Low forward is fighting game is like Street Fighter boomer slang for 2MK, crouching medium kick. Atsu. But, you know, I really like long sets like this, like I was saying, because you get to it, like, it's about back and forth adaptation, basically. Especially if the other player is, like, really awake in some aspects. You get to, like, really get a feeling for, Yep. I wasn't far enough back. Hadouken, yep. Hadouken. Yeah, one throw, that's it. I wasn't exactly looking for it. I'd be lying if I said I was looking for the drive impact. I just happened to get really lucky with choosing to do it there. But yeah, you notice how, right, I may not have converted off of any of those hits, but I sort of like, you notice how I held my ground enough that I didn't get pushed to the corner, and that if anything, I pushed you closer to the corner, right? That's the kind of thing that I mean by like, you got like, whenever I say I'm not defending my space, that's the kind of thing that I mean that I'm not doing, right? If I'm defending my space correctly, then even in situations where it looks like even in situations where it looks like I am I'm getting pushed back, if I'm defending my space correctly, right, Ryu is forced to give up ground to me in some aspect, in some way. Good. Didn't mean to do that. I made a hard guess there. I made a really hard guess there. I can't say that I knew for sure they were going to throw, but I thought they were going to do something that I might be able to get out of the way of if I did level 2 super. I almost never use level 2 super. It's like it's maybe like the second time, if at all, I can ever recall using it in a match. That's fair. Sure. Yeah. Tried to do a dive kick there and I messed up the input. Yeah. Gonna start presenting them with a little different now. Yep. Hadoken. And you may notice that I'm starting to like challenge them out of the air a little bit now. It's because now I can't say that I know exactly when they're going to jump and be alive, but I have enough of a sense of when they might that I'm not thinking so hard about whether or not they will. And it mostly, not always.
Cammy wins.
No, I love long sets like this. These are so good. Fair. Go, Loops, baby! So yeah, I don't have like a perfect read on when they're gonna do like, jumps and stuff now, but I have enough of one that it's like, okay, I can't always stop them. But I can get close enough that yep, I thought that was gonna cross behind me, so I blocked the wrong way. And that's dead. I'm not doing my max damage combo, my max damage punishes for certain things yet, because my muscle memory's not back for that. But hey, we get the kill. They're not throwing as many fireballs either, I've noticed, which is interesting. Or I've gotten used to them. The only time that they throw fireballs being, yeah, that was good. That's why they've been using those lights a lot, to be able to like do that. But yeah, you notice those like little. I was like walking in trying to do those cheeky little 2LKs, right? Again, right? That's when like the spacing stuff becomes important. Because you notice I didn't really miss any of those, right? Sure, I didn't necessarily like hit and do damage, but I didn't whip them either. Ooh, that's good. Alright. Getting a little antsy. No. No. So yeah, that's the other thing now, right? When they start doing those long shot Hashogiks, right? It's like, alright, whatever, fine. I'll just throw 5 HK. Yep. So, they didn't react to me doing the dive kick, they predicted it. Because that was about the spacing that I do dive kicks a lot. And that's what I mean by like long sets being good, right? Because now, right, they've had some time to like sort of sit and think about that and respond accordingly. And now I get to do silly shit like throw MP Hooligan into that, and actually hit with it. Yep. Hadouken. Yep. My dive kick was a little shallow. Good use of the 5 HP there. Fuck! If that hadn't dropped, would have been a done deal. But now I've burned a bunch of meter. It's not hopeless, but now it's like I have to work a little bit harder. Case in point, right? Like it wasn't hopeless because I blew the meter and whiff there. It was just a question of like I gotta like sit down and like work it out. So okay. Yep, sloppy. Yeah, they checked with the jab, which is good. Yeah. If anybody has like any other questions to ask from stuff that they're seeing while I'm going, feel free to like either hold on to them or ask.
You're in my way.
Whew.
Get ready, fighters.
Good jump. Shogeki. Oh, that was a good one. They may not have been expecting me to try that again. Happens. Yep, good Shoryu. Yeah. But that's sometimes the fun about casual matches too, right? Is that sometimes you get people who are willing to like just run these long ass sets with you for no reason, and it's good, and I enjoy it.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
I like it because I'm just being reminded of a good couple other looks to sort of like really sit down and like get my teeth into, which at this particular point in terms of like what I need in a set of sets right now is that even if we start like both start playing like a little loose and I start falling for things I wasn't before, it's good to be reminded of these things that are options. Good.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
There's a little bit of a gap there between like this, but they were probably trying to walk back, and that's why they got hit. So every now and again, right? It's good to like take a look and see if they're paying attention, see if they're awake. So you can. So you can. No, that's my fault. I deserve that. I tried to throw while they were still in hit stun. Okay.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Nope. They threw the OD fireball a little too soon. Or a little too late. Something about their timing was off is what I mean basically. It's like the heavy. I keep fucking it up. Not medium. I think it's like the heavy. When you get the block. Yep.
Ryu wins. It's showtime. Face it straight.
This is the last one either way, whether I win it or lose it. Because that'll make like 30. That'll make 30 matches. I'm done with this for you. And I think that would have been like a productive set. This for you. Yeah, we made it. Whether we ended on like a straight 50-50 or I have a site finish. Good though.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
I tried to die kick him too far out, so yeah, DP was easy. Easy in the sense that like, because that's the distance that I tend to present it at. Yep, that Shogeki was a thing, chat. No, I'll take it on a 15-15. That's fair. Yeah. 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 That's the respect. That's the respect. You love that. Altair, I do not know who you are. I do not know where you live. But respect. Respect. Immediately, the 30 set go. Look at that. 15-15. Sent a friend request. I may never meet this person in real life. Ever. But bless them. Alright. I'm gonna go use the restroom. We're not done, but I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'm gonna go take a break. Take off my hands real quick. We'll come back with more in a little bit. If you're heading out, like Vallejo is, and like Pace had to, good seeing ya. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna just go take a quick break though and shake off my hands. BRB. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And action.
Hensi!
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me. Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make you basically. Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No. Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker. Going too fast is no good. Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness. Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit! Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker. Yo! Not with the deep cut. My brain is full of eels. Anyway, so Fuck. We should just play this fucking video game. Damn it. That's not fair. No, that's fighting dirty. You can't do that. Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not going to look at the results of yet. I'm lying. I'm going to look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this? What was the reason? This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Can somebody clip that? Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers. You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Oh my fucking God. No. No. I can't fucking stand you. How dare you? How very dare you? You right, but shut up. Give me a church. I told y'all I was gonna get a church, and I got a church. Apis above be praised. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. And peanut butter. Praise be to Lord R.N. Jesus. For in our time of need, he has provided. Can I get a blessings to R.N. Jesus in the chat? I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
What kind of just nonsense did you just... What in the hell do you mean? You put me on your whole motherfucking screen?
They're all gonna die. Somebody clip that. Oh no. Not again. Y'all do what I think y'all did? Y'all can't bully me like this. Y'all got me all kinds of twists turned up right now. I don't know what the... I applaud you. But also, God fucking damn it, I would just be like, fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I should be fine. Fuck all of you. No! 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 That's not how this works. I am the danger. Oh yeah! I'll respond to that, but fuck! That's shit! Fuck! That's all I have to say in response, you know? If you are into fighting games, JRPGs, game design talk, and all that other kind of stuff, please feel free to follow me over at twitch.tv/SJHSaysGames. I can't fucking stand y'all. I can't. Y'all are the absolute fucking worst. I love this fucking community so much. Y'all are just the best. You know that? All of y'all. All of y'all in here. I appreciate y'all so much. You got the straight mom seal of approval. Also because I'm handsome. Good job. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action. Henty! There's only one person who can stop, and that's me. Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make you basically. Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No. Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker. Going too fast is no good. Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness. Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit!
A new challenger. Showtime, baby.
No mercy for you.
Lol, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Lol, sorry, forgot that I was muted. I tried to sway. Yeah, fair. Ooh. I dropped any punish that would have killed, and I'm a little sad about that. But yeah, the plan is to go, probably as far as like sets go. Depending on how long like I get in with this DJ, we may only get one, we may get two. We have to see. Didn't walk forward enough. Dead. Wake up, no? Did wake up longer, I don't care. I got it. Alright. We'll wait. We'll wait. Up. Fuck.
DJ,
Yeah, that's fair. I got caught.
it's showtime. Face it straight.
Ooh. Yeah, DJ's a little tricky because while he is pretty susceptible to drive impacts, if you know when and how to drive impact him, good DJs don't leave themselves open to that very often. They have to work a little more at it. I had one way through that if I was really looking for it. I could have just done Wake Up Super Art 3 and that would have had it like done and dusted. If I'd really put like I really could have done that, but I was like I don't want to use that much. I don't want to use that much. And that's partially on me. I was like, I don't want to spend that much meter. I don't want to spend that much meter. And also I wasn't looking for it. I might as well be honest about it. I was not looking for OD air slasher. I wasn't. So there's also that. Lily's interesting. Because in her element, right, trying to match Lily has this happen to you a lot. Plus. Ooh. Nasty. They jumped in order to avoid getting hit by dive kick. Which I respect. Yep. That. Ah, yeah, there's the break. Oh, wow.
Lily wins.
That was cool. So the thing about OD Spin Knuckle that I tried to use there, it will cross over the opponent if you do it while you're close enough to them, but it does start up a little more slowly when you do it that way. So if people either know it or they're just awake enough, they can catch it. Fourth.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Yeah, Lily's main thing is that, aside from like command grabs like this, right? She gets those wind-clad stocks that you see in order to make her Condor Spire and Condor Dive attacks and Tomahawk Cluster all a lot stronger while she has wind-clad stocks. Like that. Because I walked up and pressed the punch. The thing about Lily's Super Art 3 is that it's a command grab, right? So if you are in range of Lily and you have pressed a button, when she does that, you get grabbed. But if you weren't pressing a button and she does it, you can in fact jump over it. You can jump out of it. So if I'd walked up without pressing a button there, I would have been able to jump that and punish it. But I walked up and I pressed 2 HP, and so I got punished for it. Which is fair. So yeah. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I'm not upset about that. This Lily is pretty up on the things that they should be doing as Lily. So yeah, it's gonna be a hard fight.
Face it straight.
And that's the other thing about Lily too, right? While her kick buttons are a little bit short, her punch buttons reach pretty far, and she is very good at like catching people doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Oh. The main thing about Lily's command grab in particular, though, is that it's a 360 motion. Like, so you basically spin the stick or do like 3/4 of a full circle on your control implement of choice, and that's how you do it. Which means that during like things like drive rush and things like that, you basically buffer the input. Ooh! Yeah, it got me jumping. Because I was expecting like Super Art 3. But they didn't have enough meter for that. Made it.
No problems. Got to press on.
So if I'm careful. Yep, that's one stock. 2 stocks, that's 3. Ah, I missed the punish! Fuck! Yep, got thrown. So, the thing about Lily, once she gets Condor Spire and has at least one of those wind-clad stocks, right? If she hits you with like the forward-moving one, that's Condor Spire, it's usually plus in most situations if she has it powered up, which means that because it's plus, she has the option of like either doing he has the option of, after hitting you with a Condor Spire, if you block it, and it's been enhanced with Windclad, she has the option of like either going for command throw or doing a normal. So if you try to jump out in that situation, then what winds up happening is that you get hit by the normal, like that. Well, I didn't get hit, but trying to jump out there basically means that I would have gotten good. The main thing, right, is that like in that situation, if I block the Windclad Condor Spire, too far. Hit it too late. It's gonna hurt though. So yeah, the main thing is that, so they got 2 Windclad stocks right now, right? So if I get hit by that's Tomahawk Buster, right? Windclad, and yeah, it's like Windclad Condor Spire. Compared to the OD version, it's like, all right, I blocked all those hits. They're plus. You can either throw Lily's standing light kick to try to like catch me doing something I shouldn't be doing, or they can command throw me instead if I get too scared, and then it becomes a whole thing. You also can't you can't drive impact through Condor Spire either. You can't like drive impact through Condor Spire either unless you wait. Well, OD Condor Spire is like 3 hits if it's really close, so you can't drive impact through it. Yeah. Yeah, see? Like, I can't jump out at that point. Oof. Woo.
Cammy wins.
That's the thing, right? Like, with Lily primarily, ideally, like, ideally, like, not giving her time to charge up, get Windclad stocks is ideal, really. But if she gets a Tomahawk Buster, she gets at least one. Ah, too far. Yep. And that's what makes Lily scary, right? Like, she moves very slowly, but her punch buttons are generally really, really... They have what we call really disjointed hitboxes. Nope. So yeah, that's what I mean, right? I wasn't pressing anything, but I saw the super flash go off, so I was able to jump over. Luckily, that's plus. And people don't know that because they don't see it happen very often. So I keep that as like, I keep that in the back pocket just in case. Ooh, yeah, that was cancelable. Fourth. It's not an actually good stream to watch. I do my best. Nope, I should have done that. I did. I don't know why I did that, but hi, Fufu. How you doing? Hopefully well. Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to dive kick a little bit less. Nope. Ah! Shit. I was way by like too far away by like half a second. Stress, but it's okay. How about you? I feel that. Yeah, see, they jumped out to avoid getting got. I'm doing okay-ish. I got a couple things weighing on me a little as far as like certain like finance stuff goes, but you know, I'm here. Ah, get got. Yeah, I got caught. There we go.
Remy wins. It's showtime. Face it straight.
Yep, there it is. Right? And the danger with getting hit. Yep. Hey. Yep, and there's the command throw.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Oh no, I got got.
Final round. Triumph or die.
Yeah, they got me. So this is not ideal. It's 1, 2. Yep. 2. God damn. Oh no. Yeah. So like a lot of people are like, Lily's a bad character. Lily sucks. Lily's terrible. It's like Lily has her disadvantages, but also she hits like a truck. And it's one of those things where, with the way that her punch normals are also set up, that was good. They got out. Yep. Command throw.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or
Ooh. Nope, didn't want to do that. But I didn't get hit, so that's the only important part. Yep. OD Spire. Ah, I thought they were gonna go for a command grab after that. There we go. Because I noticed that they're not. I'm gonna hold that meter for a little bit longer. 3. Ah! Lift off! Ho ho ho! If I trusted and just like mashed drive mesh cancel after that, would have been a kill. Yep. Getting back in there.
it's showtime. Face it straight.
Ooh, nice. They must have buffering that. Huh. Yep. See, and that's what I mean, right? Like if you get hit by Wingclad Spire and Lily is in your head enough, you start doubting whether or not she's gonna like go for normals after the enhanced Spire or straight for Tomahawk Buster. or not Tomahawk Buster, sorry. Mexican Typhoon. Command grab.
No problems.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Even without Windclad stocks, Lily can set it up pretty nastily. Which is of course the point. Yeah, it's like you saw how... Oh. Oh.
Here we go.
You saw how she did like that little standing knee and then hit me with command throw afterward? That's like Lily's basic mix after enhanced OD Spire basically. Or enhanced after enhanced Condor Spire or OD Spire when she has enough plus frames to like pull it off. She just does that and it's like, well, okay, I have to guess between whether or not I'm gonna get hit or I'm gonna get command thrown. Which you can do, it's not impossible. But it's a guess. Like you are literally making a guess. Damn it! Okay, I respect this. Let me explain the mind games that have been going on here. Here's the thing, right? This is the thing. Which means that I have a different answer. Because this Lily has only been using her Super Art 2 on Wake Up when it looks like I'm about to aggress, right? I didn't jump. And because I didn't jump, I got hit by Super Art 3, right? So the actual answer to that is probably the backdash. If I suspect it's one or the other. Because backdash should take me out of the range of Super Art 2 on Wake Up. But it should also make sure I don't get hit by it should also make sure that I don't get hit by Super Art 3 if I'm concerned that it's gonna come out. Backdash will probably beat both of them. If it doesn't... Oh! That got baited. Yeah, assuming that I can actually get to the point where they're pressed enough to do that on me again, which might be a tall order if I'm gonna keep being this sloppy.
Face it straight.
Right? Again, I have to guess, right? Like, is it gonna be a command throw or is it gonna be I'll pick the trade because I win that. So,
Ready, fighters.
alright.
Triumph or die.
Yeah. Yep. Again, like, you can't drive impact through OD Spire. It doesn't work. If I'd reacted to that, right, it would have been a kill. But I fucked it up. Ooh. Oh no! No! If I'd managed to drive Impact back in time after the jab, if I'd been able to do jab DI, done. Done. Would have died. Dead. But I fucked it up. That's on me. I gotta hold that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine. That was too short. Ooh.
No problems. Got to press on.
Get ready, fighters.
Thank God I had enough drive meter to do double or that wouldn't have worked. Oh no, I didn't land in time. Oh. Prove it! Show me your strength! It's pretty impressive that they got that off though, because that is a straight up 720p motion. You gotta spin this thing near to twice to get that to come out.
Cammy wins.
We'll see. If they're done, then we'll call it. Okay. I was about to say, we'll see. Basically, whenever this Lily is done, or when 9 o'clock comes, that's when we're done, basically. Ooh, good. Yep. Ooh, that was sick. So yeah, the thing about Lily's crouching medium punch, she like crouches and like sticks both of her clubs out on opposite sides of her. It's not special cancelable, but it is super cancelable. So it's one of those things. No, Ryu, because I literally ran 30 games with that, 30 matches with that Ryu. We literally stopped 15-15. We were nowhere near as long with this Lily. Like we spent better half of like an hour and change fighting that Ryu. Literally with this Lily, we're only like, we literally are just now at like 15 match or 14 matches in. We went to 30 with the Ryu. But they're done. They took the 10, which is fine. It was a good set. So I'm happy about that, how that went. But okay. I think we can call it there insofar as stream is concerned. Mostly because, like, if I push to 9, that's a suit. Like, we'd have to stop whatever set we get pretty much short at that point. So, all right. I'm pretty sure I know where we're going to go. I'm pretty sure I know where we're going to go. Let me just double check to see if they're still on my cooldown list or not, though. I'm pretty sure they aren't because it should have been. It should have been enough time since then, but like, yeah. Hang on, I'm responding to a thing. Okay. Right. I said I was gonna go check the thing. I got sidetracked for like half a second. Um Okay, cool. Then it's as I thought. All right. Surprise, we're gonna go hang out with Pleasantly Twisted because they're playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I'm not gonna be playing that game for a while because one, broke, two, don't have a PS5. Which basically both mean the same thing. But yeah, we're gonna be hanging out over there because they're playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I'm living vicariously through them and enjoying their time with that. So it didn't really surprise anybody. Y'all that have been here for a while, y'all know how Pleasantly Twisted does. They're really chill. They enjoy themselves playing JRPGs and stuff. They're really good at those, and they're having a good time. So, a couple of things that I want to underline though before we go in there, in case there's anybody who hasn't been in her streams very often. Let me emphasize this: the backseating. Don't go. Ooh, you might love this part if you've been playing Rebirth yourself. Shh. Twisted has probably forgotten more things about RPGs than like that she's played and played well, more than like probably forgotten more things than most people remember. You don't have to tell her. She'll figure it out. She's got the thing down. Do not backseat. Do not go, oh, you'll love this part. Or go, hey, have you reached this part? Shh. Be chill. Cool. And sit and enjoy the vibes. And watch her like kick the ever-loving shit out of things and things like that. It's gonna be a good time. My stream schedule: Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Breath of Fire 3. Y'all know what it is. We're gonna keep on keeping on with that. Next Wednesday, more game dev stream stuff. I plan on like putting my elbow in on some stuff over the weekend so we can maybe like get sprites going and some other stuff maybe. We will see how things go. But the plan is to like put a little elbow grease in so we can get a little bit further ahead on Shoot Lantern and have some nice things come up. Next Friday, I don't really know. We might play more Street Fighter. We might try some Dragon Ball Fighters because that's got rollback now. We'll see how I'm feeling and see what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. When we raid into Twisted, please make sure that you give the raid message, which is, of course, SGH does raids with your favorite emotes and all that. Let them know who sent you. Links and stuff. TLDR, if you want to see me talk about game analysis and design, I do that mostly on cohost.org/SGH does games. And I thought you just said that. Don't need to say it twice. With some past articles over on Medium. Stream VODs you can catch over at youtube.com/SGH/@SGH does games. Keep all of that and all that's good. Like Ko-Fi also happens to have all this stuff on it. I say like it means anything. Let me rephrase that. If you want to support me in the stream but don't want to give money to Jeff Bezos, do it on Ko-Fi because I keep way more of that money. My throne has various gifts for office related stuff like a wire organizer or another monitor and a pair of monitor arms to get like more screens up and running for work stuff, or just funny Kamen Rider redemption things. And then my card has all my other social media links on it. And then if you want to hang out with us when we're not streaming, do things like watch anime and just kind of shoot the breeze, Guild it. We don't use Discord because Discord does silly stuff that gets on my nerves. So it's we prefer Guild it. But you don't have to join. It is always optional, never required. So that's all I've got. Till next time I see you, whenever that is. Stay safe. Wash your hands, wear masks, don't go outside if you don't have to. Be excellent. But not to bigots, racists, turfs, sexists, anti-queer folks, Zionists, or people who I can't even think of the other roast right now, honestly. I got nothing on that front. So I'll catch y'all later, whenever that is. Take care. Bye-bye.